Hi you guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about how to get rid of a wide back. This is something that a few of the clients that I've worked with have asked me about because they grow up with sort of like a Banjo-Kazooie triangular shape, and how to make sure your body looks a little bit more balanced. So I want to talk about this from a couple different perspectives. I'm going to tell you guys how to do it with like exercise, but I also want to talk about kind of where this comes from like an emotional perspective, so that we can be like honest about it. So if you are someone who is looking to decrease the size of your shoulders and your back and your neck, stick around because that's what we're going to talk about. And I'm going to give you some practical tips that you can do immediately so that you can start to reduce that area. This is not to shame anybody. People have asked me, so I'm giving answers to this. Okay, so first and foremost, one of the reasons why people have really, really big upper bodies in comparison to their lower bodies is because that's where they carry a lot of stress. A lot of women, if they are extremely stressed, they have high levels of testosterone. A lot of women with PCOS, they have extra androgens. They have really big upper bodies, and it's not even necessarily muscle. It's inflammation, it's stress, and it's a lot of fat. And as I said, inflammation. So it's not your fault. You're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to lift weights because I don't want to have a bigger upper body. Girl, I understand. When I was in the middle of my issues with food, I also started to display some symptoms of PCOS, and that was one of them, having really, really prominent shoulders and traps, and it's very masculine looking, to be honest with you. So let's talk about this first. The first thing that I'm gonna have you do is I want you to really notice when you're stressed out during the day and to start to relax your shoulders. So what I would do is start to move, because yes, there's fat in that area, but it's also inflammation. So just notice how tight your shoulders are and how to relax them. So then you're just gonna come in through here like that, and forward and back. So relax those shoulders. What you're doing is you're relaxing those muscles. You're also getting that excess inflammation fluid moving, so that that's not accumulated there. And then you're gonna go from side to side like this with your neck and really try and move that fluid. You can go like this. Because here's the thing, you can lose all the weight in the world, but if you don't figure out how to manage your stress and how to get that inflammation out of your body, it will just come back. Okay, so we're gonna go like this. Oh, it feels so good, and do some more of these. And you should feel already like looser up top. Okay, I want you to do this every day for 30 days. This in and of itself is not necessarily what's going to decrease that look, but what it's going to do is kind of help things to move along and help your inflammation to reduce in that area. It's also going to reduce your stress level. If you have a big back and big shoulders, you likely have high androgens and excess hormones that need to be released. By decreasing your stress and releasing cortisol, by doing these exercises and deep breathing, you reduce that. And that way, when you do lose weight, it doesn't come back because you're not walking around like, a stiff person. So that's number one. The second thing I want you to do is I want you to start doing parasympathetic exercise. So that is things like walking, very light weightlifting. What that does is if you start to do like crazy high intensity stuff, that does not tell your nervous system that it's okay to relax. You want to do things that are very loose, easy for your body to manage. We're trying to reduce stress. Okay, what walking does is it calms your nervous system down. It helps you relieve stress. It activates your parasympathetic nervous system and your vagus nerve, which helps your body to release fat and release cortisol. So incline walking is a great activity because it gets your heart rate up. It's a little bit of weight bearing because you're walking on an incline, but it's not going to be something like you're not like lifting, and just piling on to the already large upper body. And this is from someone who puts on muscle very quickly. So I'm telling you guys this, like, I hardly lift my upper body. I know there's people on this internet who are going to be like, and with every woman should just look the same. It's like, you don't have my body, so you don't know. If you're a big back girly, you know. You're like, no, I can't just be throwing up bench pressing like that because I will get big. Listen, this is like, I used to be that person who was like, no, everybody can lift. And I was like, why am I lying to these women? You can lift, but you have to be very strategic. So do walking. So I want you to walk like 30 minutes a day, minimum. If you're going to walk more, I would do it on a treadmill on an incline, or do like 30 minutes in the morning and 30 minutes at night, and really start to de-stress your body so that it can release fat from those areas. Number 3, you are going to incorporate tons of dark leafy green vegetables. Again, if you're someone who carries a lot of weight up here, it usually means that you have excess hormones that are not being released. Dark leafy green vegetables and antioxidants will help with that. So lots of berries, dark leafy green vegetables, and protein. Okay, you want to incorporate, sure you're getting enough protein in your body, minimum 100 grams of protein per day, minimum. That looks like, let me tell you guys what that looks like in terms of your breakfast. So let's say for breakfast, you have 2 eggs and maybe some toast and a little bit of peanut butter. That's almost 20 grams of protein, okay? So you have 2 eggs, some peanut butter. You can even do egg whites if you want, some peanut butter, and a little bit of toast. Okay, for a snack, you have a protein smoothie, and you can do 1.5 scoops of some delicious protein with your berries and your greens. If you do 1 scoop, that's 25, so you're already at 45. If you do 2 scoops, that's 50, so you're at 60 already. And then for dinner, you can have a huge leafy green salad with either 6 to 8 ounces of meat, fish, or chicken. And you can add some rice to the side, or you can add some pasta on the side. I don't eat pasta right now unless it's gluten-free. So you can add some gluten-free pasta, some rice, some potatoes of some sort, and you're already at 100 for the day. Okay, good sources of protein are leafy green vegetables. I'm sorry, not leafy green vegetables, are like meat, eggs, tuna, legumes. Like I love putting beans on a salad. Nuts have a little bit of protein. There's only 8 grams, and you have to eat a lot of nuts to get like 20 grams of protein. And that's why animal protein tends to be best. But if you're a vegetarian, you can go with something like a really good Greek yogurt. Oikos has the Greek Yogurt Pro that has 20 grams of protein in it. I do collagen protein, so you can do like a marine collagen if you're not into like animal, like chicken or beef collagen, so you can do that as well. And kind of switch your meals up around like that. So you really want to have a balanced diet for this. Now, in terms of exercises, you can do weight training. What I would do is really focus on light reps, lightweight excess reps. So I like to use the TRX, which is like a suspension training thing, and I like to use my band. So I do lots of band exercises because I can still get strong without bulking up. And it's true. Like, I know someone's gonna be like, no, it's not true. You do not have my body type. My big back girls, you know what I'm talking about. Your body cannot handle to just be like throwing up 45 pounds on a shoulder press. You start to look like a man. So I do a lot of band work and a lot of super light, like 5 to 7 pounds on my upper body. And I do lots of high reps as well. But the most important thing, you guys, are the 3 things that I told you before, which is reducing your stress, moving the inflammation here in your upper body. Okay, starting to tell your body it's okay to relax. Okay, doing your parasympathetic exercise, which is walking. Okay, detoxing, which is lots of leafy green vegetables and higher protein. Okay, and then high reps. And here's my bonus one. When I go to the nail salon, because I love massages, you guys, massages are where it's at. They are. If you get massages in this area, you will see that size that size decrease, because they're moving. As you lose weight, they're also cleaning out your lymph nodes, or clearing out that inflammation. It's really, really beneficial. But if you can't afford it, when I go to the nail salon, I just ask for a 10-minute neck massage, and they usually give it to me for $10. And it's great. It's great because it gets the job done. It's not perfect. It's not a long massage, but it gets the job done. So those are my tips for if you have a big back, a wide back, and you want to get rid of it. Let me know if you have any other tips for this. And if you try it, let me know how it goes. I would love to hear from you guys. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.